Hey, hey everyone. Remember me? Ollie here. Um, it's here with a very special message for you. I'd like to wish you all a really, really happy new year. Happy 2026 to you. Um, and yeah, it's been a crazy 2025. First of all, I just really, really want to say thank you for everyone that stays subscribed on YouTube, on Twitch. I know it hasn't been the content quantity that we would have ideally wanted, certainly not compared to obviously 2024 and especially 2023 when we were putting out some serious, twice a week, I think, some serious content. What you've just caught me doing is getting back into Armored Core 6 for a little bit of practice. And why am I doing that? It's because we haven't given up on this game on the channel. Where are we with the channel? And essentially, I got married twice in 2025. That was insane. That was insane. Here's my wedding ring. It happened twice, one in Europe and one in Australasia. So that was a lot. That was a massive amount. That required planning. That required working a lot of hours to save up the money for that. And I don't like parasocial thing. You don't need to know all of my life story. We're here to watch me take on from bosses at level 1 and no summons, struggle and die, and really enjoy playing video games. And we have other things that we've been working on as well. But I just thought it was really important to explain why. I'm also barely playing this. Yeah, so I thought it was really important to explain kind of what's been going on and to wish you all a very, very happy new year. But what have we got happening on the channel in 2026? Well, the great news is we have a new setup arriving soon. This setup is not optimal for me sitting on the floor at nearly 40 years old. Yes, I'm nearly 40, don't hate. And it kind of put me off also for my free time. It made me want to stream less, but we have got a proper work desk, proper setup coming. It's going to have a PC on it, it's going to have the PlayStation on it. And essentially what that will mean is the quality will go up. I'll be able to be sitting closer to the camera. I'll be able to you'll be able to hear me better. You'll be able to see me better. Hopefully the quality should be better. So that's a big start, and that's obviously going to help with my plan here to essentially improve the streaming. The quality and the quantity should go up. So that's number one, and that should be arriving. We've ordered it, we paid for it. It should be arriving in the next week to week and a half. So what have we got actually coming up on the channel this year? What's the plan now that I'm not getting married seemingly every other month? All right, so we've got on the main feed all from bosses at level 1 and no summons. Well, we still don't know what the next really big single player adventure is from FromSoft. It's unlikely to arrive this year with Dustblocks coming out and Elden Ring Tarnished Edition, and maybe more content for Nightreign. So it's unlikely that 2026 is going to see a new FromSoft game tackled on the channel, like a brand new one, with Dustbloods being on the Switch too, and it's also PvPvE. So we've got Armored Core 6. We want to finish that. So that's going to be first up on the main feed. Armored Core 6. All bosses, all endings, all missions done without OS tuning. Now, as you can see here, I'm barely fighting, but I'm playing with the starter build. That was the plan. We'll still see how it is. I still reserve the right to maybe pick up weapons that I've unlocked in the missions, because it's the same as playing with leveled weapons, which is what we've always done on this channel. So at the moment I'm trying it with the starter AC, tester AC, and we'll see how we go with that. Otherwise, at the very least, the guarantee is no OS tuning. That's an absolute guarantee. That will not be happening on the channel. that will be a feature of the run, is minimum no OS tuning, which is pretty great. Still going to be really, really hard. Now, Elden Ring Nightreign. I've played it. I've enjoyed it. I've played the DLC. I'm currently kind of halfway through my 100% run of that game. So that is, I've done all remembrances, beaten all bosses at least once, and now I'm currently working on getting all the skins and beating every boss with every Nightfarer. But obviously, the game is horrible for level 1 runs. Not only is obviously it's incredibly hard at level 1, blah, 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 but at the moment, it is not optimized for level 1 attempts. Every fight every boss run back, should I say, is essentially a 40-minute run. Now, that's not fun for you to watch. It's not fun for me to play. It's not fun for you to watch. Every time I die to a boss, and that could be within the first 3 seconds at level 1, you then got to wait 40 minutes for me to come back and fight. It's either. So basically, what that means is Nightreign isn't happening in 2026. Now, it is not off the cards. It is on the cards for 2027. But what I'm happening is I'm going to give it this year to see if they will release a mode or something for the game in 2026. At the end of life function, whether they're going to release a boss rush mode for it, similar to Sekiro with the gauntlets. Now, if that doesn't happen, then in 2027, I will purchase the game on PC, and I will install a mod. I think there's a mod that means you can just fight it immediately. Fight the bosses immediately. It's not ideal. I really don't like doing it like that. I haven't got much experience on mods either. But obviously, yeah, no other choice but to do that. So, no Nightreign. So we've got Armored Core 6. We have got FromSoft have released another game on the PlayStation with trophies that have bosses that, in theory, could be done at level 1. And it is Metal Wolf Chaos XD. This game exists. It is crazy. I recommend very highly that you go and look at the trailer for this game on YouTube. It is absolutely nuts. It is one of the most pro-American propaganda games I've ever seen, but it was released by a Japanese studio, namely FromSoft. It's another mech-type game. I'm confident that we'll have a lot of fun playing it on the main feed. And yeah, that will be around August time, very roughly. Start of the second half of 2026. So those are the two kind of... And then if we have time, which with all the other stuff that I'm about to tell you about is unlikely, but if we have time, then we will start to maybe work through some special one-off episodes where we do some of the other bosses that, like the alternative versions of bosses that we've already beaten, but that some would argue might be their own boss. So that is the official tutorial Vanguard. Ornstein and Smaug, where Ornstein is the second phase. I think we also have, so then that would be the Sekiro inner versions. They're all kind of, they're options for us to do as like one-off episodes. I guess the Bloodborne ones, the argument would be there's a couple of kind of weird Chalice Dungeon bosses that you have to specifically fire, put glyphs in, and they're like prototypes, but they were never in the officially released game, so they're a bit of a grey area. So that's all from bosses at level 1 and no summons. 2 full games, essentially. We've only done 1 episode of Armored Core before my second wedding. So 2 full games on all from bosses at level 1 or no summons, and maybe some variation bosses if we have time. Resident Evil lore through. I'm looking forward to getting back into that. Resident Evil 0 was kind of, that was a crazy experience for me going first. That game is nuts. But we got through it. So Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut, Resident Evil 1 Remake, and Resident Evil 2, the original, is what we're looking at for the second, for this year. That's what we're looking to pick up on the run through. make some decent progress into that. So that's not much to say about that. Obviously, that's our kind of our second playlist. It's not our bread and butter, but you know, it's good. I still want to know. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the Resident Evil lore. So those kind of 3 games are what we're looking to do this year. And then finally, our kind of separate to our 2 main streams, channel playlists. We are going to be doing our first blind playthrough, if you don't count the Resident Evil games, like our first blind playthrough of a brand new game that's coming out, which we've never done before. Let's Play. I guess that's why you can show I've never seen it before. That's what they're called. So our first Let's Play of a brand new game, and that will be in May. I will be doing Saros on the channel. I'll be buying it day one. I know very, very little bit about it going in. All I know is Returnal, which I did platinum this year, is one of my favourite games of all time. I'm so excited for Saros. And so that will be kind of May on the channel. The plan is to finish Armored Core 6 before then, and then Saros we're playing on live on the channel, which will be great as I discover things, as most people will be for the first time. So it's a brand new thing for me. I might not be very good at these kind of blind Let's Play, like, you know, Moist Critical and, you know, all of those legendary kind of streamers that are so good at doing brand new games. But I wanted to try it, and Saros is a great opportunity to do it, because I don't buy many day one games outside of FromSoft, but Saros is 100% a day one game for me, so really looking forward to that. And then, what else have we got? And then finally, on the channel, the other thing that we're looking to do is... how do you lock on this guy? There you go. The other thing... what's the matter with the lock on this? So yeah, the final thing on the channel this year is the all areas ranking list. That's going to be a fun little project I've been working on. So ultimately, I've been working on that. The script, I mean, I've said I've been working on it for a long time, but I have actually been working on it. And I've also been maybe trying to do my own editing with it. So the plan is for that. That will be kind of some point around maybe after Saros. I would say, realistically, if I can get it out by April, I will, but second half of this year. But obviously, the advantage of waiting so long to do that is new areas have been included, like the Nightreign areas, which there aren't many, but I've included those and things like that. So, you know, I have been able to do up-to-date areas. And yeah, it's a really comprehensive list. I'm really, really proud of it. I'm proud of my placements. I'm proud of the work I've put into it. So I'm really looking forward to getting that out to you. So anyway, so we're expecting to get back on the streaming in the next 2 weeks, as soon as my new setup arrives. So just to recap, Happy New Year. This year we'll be producing a lot more content because all of that kind of heavy life stuff I had to do is done. Main 2 games on the All From Bosses at Level 109 Summons channel is Armored Core 6 and Metal Wolf Chaos XD. We've got 3 Resident Evil games scheduled for the lore through, the next 3 in the series. Original 1, Resident Evil 1 Original, Resident Evil 1 Remake, Resident Evil 2 Original. We've got a first new game Let's Play with Saros in May, and you can expect the all from Soft area rankings, all Soulsborne kind of from Soft area ranking video at some point this year, kind of between April and August. So yeah, I better get back and do some practicing. As you can tell, I'm absolutely terrible at this game. I'm very, very rusty, and I've got to do it. Happy New Year, man. The goat, that's too kind. Yeah, so Happy New Year. Niz, if you've just joined us, I will put all of this in the YouTube comments for what I've just said, but essentially much more content coming now that I've done all my heavy life stuff this year, 2025. Armored Core 6, Metal Wolf Chaos on for FromSoft games, 3 Resident Evil games, Saros in May as a new game Let's Play, first time for the channel, and all of my areas ranking video list will be some point in the middle of the year. Niz, it's absolutely awesome. I can't wait to start chatting to you when we're back properly, to find out what you've been up to and what films you've been watching, and to just talk stuff with you, along with all my other fans. Not too many of you, but you're a small dedicated fan base, and I really appreciate that. So happy new year, happy 2026. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and New Year with your family, and I'll see you back here in the next week or two, where we should be taking on Balteus at level 1. So that'll be a great start to the year. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye.